Hey guys, welcome back to the show. It's time for your 5 Minute Friday. I had a conversation with somebody in our mastermind community, W2 Prison Break Nation, and he asked me this question that I'm going to share with you. I'm going to share the conversation that we had because I think it's really, really important. And he said to me, he said, Brian, if I go all in on this thing that I'm about to do, this business that I'm about to do, if I go all in on it, and it doesn't work, how long should I wait before I pivot? I stopped and thought about that question for a second. And he later admitted that he was asking the wrong question. But I said to him, and I said, if you truly go all in, is there any reason why it wouldn't work? Like, that's not the question you should be asking. It would be, how long before I have success? Right? We then had this same exact conversation during our mastermind call, which we have every single Thursday inside of W2 Prison Break Nation. And we talked, and it came up again. The term all in came up again. Like, if I go all in on this, and first of all, if you are in a 9 to 5 job and you're starting some type of side business, if you're doing anything half ass, that's exactly the result you're going to get. You're going to get a half ass result. So you should be going all in on any side business that you start. You should be all in on your 9 to 5 job. You should be all in on your health and fitness. You should be all in on your relationships with your family. Like, that word shouldn't even, that phrase shouldn't even be discussed. You should just be all in on life, period. Anything that you're committed to improving, you should be all in on it. So I want you all to define what that means for you and stop talking about if I go all in. It's like, you should already be all in. That's the problem right there, is that number one, you haven't defined what all in is, and you're not all in. And it's because usually you are half-ass in, all in on a bunch of different things. And that's why you don't get anywhere, right? You're looking at 3 or 4 different streams of income or side hustles, and you're not getting anywhere because it's impossible for you to be all in on all of that out of 3, 4, 5 different side hustles. Okay. You need, from my perspective, and you may not agree with this, and that's okay. I reserve the right to not be right all the time because I'm not. But you should be all in on your relationship with yourself, with your family. You should be all in on your business if you have one. You should be all in on your 9 to 5 if you have one. Otherwise, go get another one. Right? You should just be all in on life, period, and not coasting through and not half-assing it. If you're doing that and you're complaining about your life, then the problem is you. You are the problem. If you're fine with that, then don't ask that question about if I go all in. You should already be all in. And you should never, ever say, if I go all in and it doesn't work. It will work given enough runway and effort. It will work. Now, someone in our mastermind, Ryan Sturgeon, pointed out, and I'm going to point this out for you, if you're in a market that actually exists, there's a market for the product or the service or the business that you're in. If you go all in, it will work given enough runway and effort. And that's the problem that most people have, is they don't put the effort in. They don't give enough effort and for a long enough period of time. And you have to define what that is for you. And I just say, hey, it's indefinite. And I said this in the mastermind group in the call. My all in on my coaching business and on my school community, W2 Prison Break Nation, is I'm all in on winning the school games. Like, I want to win the school games. The top 10 get to go to Las Vegas and they get to sit in a room with Alex Hormozy for a day. And I told the group that to me is worth $1 million. And I'm willing to suffer and go through whatever I need to go through for as long as it takes. Like, as long as they run the school games, I am going to be all in and going all out so that I can win, because being able to sit in that room with that guy and the other 9 members that won the school games and Sam Ovens, to me, that is invaluable. Obviously, the money that I would have on a monthly recurring revenue would be awesome, but the value is winning and sitting in the room. Okay, the 5 minutes is up. I want you to define what all in is for you. That is your homework assignment. And what are you not going all in on in your life? And then we can stop talking about whether or not you're all in. You're just all in, period, when you wake up every single day.